2 months ago, I graduated from college with a bachelor's in media arts. Since I graduated a year early, this meant saying goodbye to the people and the place that made my 3 years so amazing. Which was heartbreaking to say the least. But this also meant stepping into a chapter that I had really been waiting for. This meant finally focusing on what I wanted to do in my life, figuring out who I am, the career that I want, and truly just building the life I've always dreamed of. These past 2 months, I've really been digging deep and figuring out who and what I want to be. So I thought I would start a series showing all the aspects of my life, routines, even the mundane, to show how I'm trying to build my life. So this episode is the foundation. Before getting into the rest of today's video, I'd like to thank FKRO and sending me their Tea Masters matcha blend. As someone who loves coffee but has been trying to get into matcha, this was definitely the move. FKRO is organic, ceremonial grade matcha. Their matcha is made using a traditional stone grinding process that gives it that beautiful color and that strong, creamy flavor. This matcha has a subtle nutty and umami flavor that I actually really enjoyed. This matcha is super versatile. You can have it hot, in an iced latte like I did, use it for smoothies, and I've even seen people use matcha powder for baking. I love that their matcha is 100% organic and that they prioritize precision over speed. This truly makes all the difference in the taste, and it is high quality matcha without a super high price tag. I mean, this pour was honestly so satisfying, the color was so beautiful, and I added a little bit of maple syrup to make it a little bit sweeter, and it was perfect. I'm super excited to keep trying more matcha recipes, and if you are looking for tasty, high quality matcha, I definitely recommend FKRO. Thank you again, FKRO, for sending over your Tea Masters matcha blend. I will definitely be enjoying it. One habit that I've been trying to implement is making my bed every morning and going straight to journaling or stretching, something slow like opening my blinds just to get me ready for the day. It makes me feel a little bit more put together and like I'm not just rushing to wake up and start my day, I guess, a little slower routine. And then I'll typically go to the bathroom and just do my skincare, get ready, make myself feel better to start my day.
Good morning vlog, happy whatever day it is for you today. It is Monday. I wanted just to make a vlog today showing behind the scenes of what I do part-time for social media content creation for like some local businesses, and also just trying to grow my own socials as someone who got their degree in a creative field, and how I'm trying to just navigate the first couple months out of college, having structure in the summer, being back home, dealing with just being in my 20s, navigating life. I just feel like this past week it just hit me that I've graduated, and not that I need to have my life together, but I see Pinterest and I see people on Instagram, and I feel like I know it's so to compare, and I need to work on that, but just seeing their lives and things that they're doing, especially people even around my age, and then it makes me kind of feel like, oh my god, I'm so behind, I need to do all this stuff. But I wanted to make a little series on my channel talking about me building my dream life and just showing authentically myself, being very realistic. And I just want to also look back at this and see how I've grown from freshly graduating to where this could take me potentially. And I just love making these videos. I think it's so fun. So I'm doing that on my TikTok and my YouTube. YouTube will be the full behind the scenes of everything. So I'm excited to get that started today. It's Monday, so I have a day full of some personal things that I want to get done, some things for my socials, and some things for my part-time job. So I'm going to show that. Also, I probably look so greasy. I put Aquaphor on my face. This past 2 weeks, I've been struggling with an allergy or an eczema breakout, and I've never even had eczema before on my face, around my lips. So we're on the up from that, which is making me feel a lot better to even like be on camera right now. So that's currently the situation, but let's get today started. I'm gonna go downstairs. I'll probably sit outside for a bit. I journaled and I want to either go to the gym today or do like a walk after breakfast and either something here with my weights or Pilates, but also just trying to prioritize like movement recently and, you know, healthy habits in the morning. Been trying to wake up earlier. Today was 7:30, so ideally I feel like 7 would be a little bit better, but yeah, so come along today and let's see how the day goes. Off topic, but I got this hand chain off of Amazon. It's so cute. I literally love it. I love like seeing my hands and all these clips, but it was $8 and yeah, I just wanted to show.
So recently for my mornings, I've either been trying to do like warm water with lemon, either kefir or bone broth, which I did do once. It didn't taste that great, but I know it's good for you, so I'll do that, and then some stretching, and I'll try to sit outside for a little bit if it's warm, get some sunlight in the morning because I know it's good first thing, and then I'll typically make my breakfast. Here is me drinking my kefir, which I don't know if anyone's tried it, but honestly, it's sour, but like in a good way. Like it tastes just like yogurt, Greek yogurt, which I love, so I don't mind it. My breakfasts tend to be the same every morning. I love to either do an egg or egg white based on what I'm feeling. Sometimes also chickpea flour, which I know a lot of vegans have as like an egg substitute, which I really like. Definitely a different taste, but then I'll do typically a sourdough, piece of toast. I'll do avocado with cottage cheese or just cottage cheese and add like some honey or cinnamon or some sort of marmalade for like a sweet cottage cheese. And then there's always some sort of fruit with it. Today was just the sourdough toast with avocado, cottage cheese, and I always put everything but the bagel seasoning. So good. I did an egg white with spinach and then my berries. And then I typically do coffee with chocolate collagen powder, but I may be switching to matchas from now on. Okay, so at this point in the day, I try to go to the office, which is technically my mom's office, but I kind of stole it from her since being home. And I'll start looking at what I need to do. I'll honestly apply to LinkedIn jobs first, kind of do that, and then I'll move on to the content creation editing that I need to do, and that honestly does take up a lot of the morning. This day I did have a lot, so it did take me most of the morning. I had lunch and then I honestly ended up doing a little bit after, but the mornings are just looking through things, editing videos, texting and reporting back, you know, things I need to change, what I need to add, what I need to get done for the week, and figuring out if I need to go also to the places like the restaurant or the car dealership. Hey guys, so back in the robe. It actually ended up being a really rainy day. You really can't tell, but I am having my second coffee. This one is beautiful. I put just milk and then a little bit of this oat milk creamer, and then I froth the milk, and it's so good. Robe is back on, glasses are on. I did most of the work that I had to do earlier today. A lot of it was like job search, and then the content that I had to create for my part-time social work. I'm doing some planning of like what I'm gonna film because I'm going in today. And now I'm gonna work on some of my own personal content before I go in. And I'm realizing that like, I don't know where the day went because I still want to work out, and yeah, so we're gonna figure out as we go. But now I'm gonna do some of my own personal work content stuff. So yeah, that's what today has looked like so far and what it's gonna look like. So that's what I'm gonna do. So the next day I went into one of the car dealerships that I do video editing for and content creation. Also tried to record in the car and my phone kept falling, and also didn't realize that you couldn't hear me because my phone is connected to my car. Anyway, as I was saying, I did have to just wait till I got home to talk. But I just went to the college, I just went to the car dealership to film a little commercial, and I'm actually in it, which was really fun. It's gonna be really quick, but it was good to like be on camera again, because as much as I love like creating content, I also like being in front of the camera and doing stuff like that. So I just went there, and now I'm back home. I'm gonna chill, do some work, I think, catch up on stuff that I need to do. I think there might be a video that I still need to work on, and then also brainstorm some ideas for my own stuff. I've been trying to post consistently, but I think my problem is just having the ideas and actually like executing them. Like, instead of just scrolling for hours on TikTok, scroll for a little bit, get some ideas, and then think about how I'm gonna implement those into my own. I feel like I can make a plan, but my problem is actually like taking the action to do that. That's harder. And also not being embarrassed to just record myself, or like if I see something, just record it, not be like, oh, but someone's looking, or like, is that gonna be weird if I'm standing here and recording this? So I need to work on that, and also just posting, because honestly I've gotten better at it, but just not being so afraid to just, if I like it, like who cares? Like, no one's seeing it as much as I am. I'm thinking about it more in my head, like no one really cares. So just having that mindset. But yeah, so I did some car stuff today, which is also part of the like part-time social media content creation kind of vibe, video editing that I'm doing. I don't know what you call what I'm doing, something along those lines. And yeah, so today was that, and then just trying to stay consistent with what I'm posting for my personal stuff, and reaching out to people is definitely a big one too. But I will talk to you guys soon and give you guys more updates later. Bye. Hi everyone, so this is actually a couple days later, and I'm realizing that I never actually fully did an outro to this video. So I'm back in the office currently, and this week I know there wasn't really like a ton to show. It was a lot of me just doing editing work. To be honest, I didn't go in a ton, but I definitely in the next few episodes of this series want to show me going into the restaurant and the car dealerships, and maybe showing some more behind the scenes of what I do. And I also just want to see, like, you know, as I go, like, progression of me getting better at what I do and figuring out what I want to do and documenting it basically. So I know this video wasn't super new stuff. It's kind of similar to some of my other vlogs with like me making breakfast and my routines, but this is what my life is currently looking right now. It's also summer, so I do want to still post like me going to the beach and summer content, stuff that's not to do with just my job and content creation right now. But I think it'll be fun to watch my progression of me, you know, being creative and where I go in this sort of career path and figuring it all out. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and like this type of style that I want to continue doing, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.